My name is Ida.
My name is Jared.
My name is Claire.
I'm Julian.
I'm Grant.
I'm Uncle Tatum.
My name is Jackie. My name is Jamie Slomka.
And I play Amelia Summerland.
I'm playing Carter Summerland.
I'm playing Dr. Beckett.
I'm the assistant director.
And I play Max Parker.
I'm playing Paul Wesley.
I'm the director. And I'm playing Ada Allen in Scotch'n'Soda's The Summerland Project.
My favorite moment in the show is when my character Carter, right before his last scene, talks to Senator Williams and kind of stands up for himself and what he wants to do with ending this project. Throughout the entire show, he's kind of walked on and people pull him in different directions that all of his choices are never really his choices. But in this one scene, you can see him really put his foot down and like become his own.
Kind of in this in-between state where Amelia is no longer really acting robotic, but she's also not, she doesn't really know about all the bad impending stuff that's kind of happening in the background.
Be any scene where I'm interacting with Amelia. Dr. Beckett and Amelia have like a really interesting relationship. Dr. Beckett basically created her and she's watching her slowly become more like sentient, I guess, and more of a person, and it's just a really interesting dynamic.
The last scene, you'll find out.
Probably when Max is trying to like use pens to explain humanity to Carter, and it just is such a complete disaster, but he's so well-intentioned that you feel for Max.
The second act, when Ada is visiting Wesley Labs and they're all discussing Amelia, and in that scene you really start to see her like flex her power for the first time, and you sort of get to see that like ambition that's sort of like been building throughout the show.
Some of my favorite scenes are some of the lab scenes. I just love how these actors work off each other. I think they have such amazing chemistry.
The Summerland Project addresses a lot of issues that I think are going to be critical and imminent in our lifetimes for us to address. So I think that doing this play, especially here at Carnegie Mellon, is really important, and that's why I proposed it for this slot.
I love playing my character because he's in charge, and I would love to be in charge of something someday.
Because she's very different from me. She's very cunning and ambitious, and a great deal bolder than I am. And she's very stylish too.
I love playing Amelia because it's so cool to go from being this robot to being a full-fleshed human with feelings and motivations. And it's really fun to explore kind of like the gray area where she's not really either.
Because this is the first like really challenging role I've had to be in. It's tough, but it's fulfilling.
I love playing Dr. Beckett because she's a strong female character, TM. She's really sarcastic and funny.
I love playing Max because he lets me kind of boost up some characteristics of myself that I've kind of tried to do away with, namely social awkwardness, and it's really fun to like do that in a controlled setting.
I love directing the show because the cast is so great and we have so much fun, and I love seeing these characters in this world come to life that I've read about so long, and seeing them and what they do with it is just really exciting every night.
It's just to have that experience of being on the other side of the table. It's so weird, but it's so exciting to just have this very different but kind of familiar experience. I'm really enjoying it.
If I were a piece of tech, I would be one of those like 1 terabyte SD cards that you buy on Amazon Marketplace, but then you actually start to fill it up with photos and it only goes up to 64 gigabytes because they've like messed with the way that the formatting shows up in your computer and it's not actually 1 terabyte and you realize you've been scammed, but it's too late because it was a month ago.
I'd be like a pair of headphones, like real good quality ones.
Generator, just because the energy I produce and give off, I think I'm a reliable friend in person, like generators all.
Amelia's in the future. Right now we have like Sophia the robot and like those like weird Twitter AIs. I feel like that's what I am because I I barely pass for human. Like I'm close, but not quite there.
A toaster. Yeah, I like toast.
I think I would be a battery, and I'm not entirely sure why. A lot of pent-up energy, I think. I'd be a GPU because I've got a lot going on in parallel, but I'm very well suited to creative projects.
A printer. I would be a printer if I were a piece of tech. I like to give, but sometimes I just don't work.
Come see the Summerland Project.
Come see the Summerland Project.
Come see the Summerland Project. Bring your friends to the Summerland Project. Debate with them afterwards about the Summerland Project.
Come see the Summerland Project. Insert tech pun here.
See the Summerland Project.
Come see the Summerland Project.
Come see Scotch'n'Soda's production of the Summerland Project Friday and Saturday, December 6th and 7th in the Studio Theater.
I smell a robot. Prove, you're not a